A single building has become a flashpoint in the battle to preserve a San Francisco neighborhood. We're talking about North Beach. Community organizers are asking the State Historic Resources Commission to turn a roughly 12-block stretch into an official historic district. The commission has tabled the plan for now. The proposed district includes more than 720 buildings. In the meantime, there is one particular that has activists especially concerned. Max Darrow dives into the fight over the Verdi building.
For more than 100 years, the Verdi building has stood on the corner of Columbus and Union in North Beach. But today, it is a ruin, crumbling away. The building caught fire in 2013 and then again in 2018. The flames spared nothing inside, but the shell and facade remain. Nobody wants to see it stay the way it is, but what to do with it remains the million-dollar question. If it were up to Catherine Petrin, who's helping champion North Beach's historic district designation.
It's at the symbolic heart of North Beach, right across from Washington Square Park. It's a busy corner. There's every reason to save the building. It still has the potential to be a thing of beauty and to, recall this Italian palazzo that was the inspiration to the architects that designed it.
Her ideal proposal, bring the building back to life with new housing while preserving the historic facade.
For over a century, it has been one of the most distinctive architectural buildings in North Beach. It would be great if what's coming is of the right scale instead of like a tower. There's every reason to think that this building could be rebuilt using the existing walls.
A plan for that was in the works, but now the Verdi building's part owner, Jeff Juro, has changed course. He'd like to demolish it and start from scratch. His proposal, a mixed-use site with retail, housing, a hotel, and rooftop restaurant. He declined to be interviewed on camera, but he tells us, our proposed project is far superior in every way to a burned-out building that has remained in its current condition for far too long. Juro added preservation would be too expensive and says, we respectfully disagree with those who believe demolishing the walls would destroy this corner of North Beach. North Beach is much more than 4 burned-out walls. The walls themselves are not particularly significant or unique. Juro hopes to have his plans approved before the state decides on the historic district designation, as he believes there is no path forward if that happens. He plans to try and utilize pro-housing state laws to expedite the project.
I don't know what the proposed project looks like for this site, but I do know that a 24-story tower would be allowed, and I just don't think that that's the right solution for this site. This is not an anti-housing stance. It's just a very symbolic building and symbolic corner, and that would not be the right project at this site.
Petrin does believe a project needs to push forward, but says the site's future shouldn't push its past aside.
That buildings like this will never be built again, and I think we should do everything we can to save it, to restore it, to return it to its former glory.
No word on when the state will take up the historic district consideration for North Beach. San Francisco Mayor Daniel Lurie has weighed in, saying that he supports a smaller historic district, although he hasn't discussed this specific building.